So one of my favorite stories, and I think I'm not the only one who has this as a favorite story, is Ripple. Ripple came to us from Wyoming. He had some buckshot in him, as sometimes happens with the dogs we take in. He was a brown dog, some kind of bully mix. And he was one of those dogs who just got it from the start. Some dogs, it's just like second nature. Training them is easy. They do most of the work for you. You've just got to kind of guide them. People would say, good job training him, Brienne. And I'd be like, thanks, but I didn't really do much. He did most of the work. Ripple was matched with Patrick, who lives in Georgia. He, at the time he applied, was in Fort Carson, where a lot of guys come home to before they get out of the military. That's in Colorado Springs. And I have great pictures of Patrick meeting Ripple. Patrick walked with a cane, young man in his early 20s, came up with a physical disability. And he and Ripple just got along well right from the beginning. Then we had him out for placement class. And Patrick came out with his dad. It was a really long drive and they made it. And while he was here, Patrick just put everything he had into the placement class, into the training and the learning from the very beginning. He was invested from the start, and I think that's what has made the biggest difference. He gave Ripple that job to do, that purpose, that Ripple was really looking for because Ripple wanted to do this work. And Patrick had something to put his efforts into. He wasn't able to work at the time. He had to move back in with mom and dad, and it was a tough part in his life. And Ripple gave him something amazing to focus on. He sent us a video for graduation because he couldn't make it back. I can send you that video. And he's taught Ripple to do new things. Ripple has helped him get out of the house. He is now engaged, and he's just this really inspiring guy to me. He still struggles. He still has hard times. Ripple is not perfect. Ripple makes the wrong choice sometimes. Patrick has to ask us what to do. Ripple doesn't always love cats, and he has to live with cats, and we work through those problems. But the most important thing is how invested Patrick is to giving Ripple the time he needs. And the best way, I always like to say this, but in order for your dog to work for you, you have to work for them first. And you have to take care of them first so that they can take care of you. And I feel like Patrick just completely understands that. And they're just an amazing team, and I love them. Every time he sends updates or pictures, I just love that. So, and the fact that I trained him just makes me extra happy. But they're a fantastic team. So that's Patrick and Ripple.